Hi guys, it's Dave in Real Life Football, and yes, we are back in Barnsley. Particular reason for this video is basically we're looking at teams what used to be in the English Premier League, and Barnsley is one of the first ones we're going to look at today. Obviously the Premier League started in 92-93 season. It has had nearly 40 plus teams play in the Premier League throughout the years, maybe even more. And we're going to go through the more obscure ones on this list, totally excluding the ones that are in the Premier League now. So, yeah, we will not be visiting Leeds United, Liverpool or Man United or anything like that. But we're going to look at the lower division teams, like said, Barnsley, who are positioned right now in Division 1. And currently fifth in Division 1 as well, in a playoff place. So Barnsley, who was relegated from the Championship last season, are doing okay in the lower divisions. As recording, Barnsley had recorded an home victory over Derby County, which was 4-1. So that was an impressive home victory there. The manager currently at Oakwell is Michael Duff. And of course, the ground is Oakwell, which we're walking towards right now. The capacity for Oakwell is 23,287. And obviously, Barnsley was formed in 1887, not 1987. God, that would make them really young. But yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about Barnsley and their history as we get closer to the ground. But I suppose you're wondering why we're walking this way. Well, this is the route that Barnsley supporters walk down every Saturday with their friends, with the kids, with the wife, whichever who wants to come to the game. I do not know who that guy is and why he's on this bridge. But yeah, they will talk, have a laugh, predict the scoreline, talk about how terrible their team was last week or how great they was last week. Usual just football bants, but this is the route that those fans will take down to the stadium. So that's what we're going to do. Obviously, we're going to do the walk. Obviously, we've got to be careful. There is cars, so we quickly run across this road. As you can see, there's plenty of signposts telling us which way to go. So we're pretty lucky. I know that we're on the right path. Literally, there's another sign saying Barnsley this way. So yeah, we're just following the signage right now. Then I came across this on this lamppost. Vinnie Jones. Oh yes, Vinnie Jones is coming to Barnsley, but it looks. Anybody know he was at Wimbledon Football Club in the first Premier League season? And plus, he's a film star as well. Starring alongside Stone Cold Steve Austin in Condemned, starred in Gone in 60 Seconds and many other films. So Vinnie Jones coming to Barnsley very, very soon. That could be exciting. As much as exciting as this hill. And we're going to chase down the poor lass who's in front. I mean, I assume that's a woman. Yeah, this is not Natalie this time. We're in the wrong place for that. I don't know this one's name, but we're going to chase her down anyway. We're in a race to the top. Oh, garden there. There's quite interesting stuff on this way. But you imagine, right, you're getting ready for the match. Are you talking away? This would not seem that long, to be fair. Like I said, we're in a race with this woman. We'll get past her. I'm speeding up. Is she slowing down? I don't know. Who do you think is going to win the race? Well, not spoilers. I am. We just speedily get past her. We'll look at some pavement. It's very nice pavement. We're just going to walk down. I'm going to give you some history facts about Barnsley. Yes, they won the FA Cup in 1912. They was the old Division 3 champions 3 times, being in 1934, 1939 and 1955. They also won the Football League trophy in 2016, which was known as the Papa John's Trophy. Yeah, that pizza thing. Obviously, I avoid the work, what's going off on that building. Look, the people dumping stuff right down the side here. Oh, nice chest of jaws for anybody there going available. Oh, sorry about coughing. That's more Vinnie Jones signage, I think. We aren't far away from the ground now. It's in visual. We will get there once that guy gets past. We'll try and get a close-up of the stadium from here. Just get a bit of where we are at. As you can see there, just above, you can see. We will get a close-up of it as soon as I get a little bit nearer. Here we go. Zoom that camera in. There is Barnsley FC. There is Oakwell. Yeah, that's where we're headed. That's one of the main stands. I think that's the south side. So yeah, we're going to make our way down there and just try and see what we can see near the stadium. But like I say, going back to some of the stuff, like I said earlier on, Barnsley had made it to the Premier League. They lasted one season, getting there in 1997 to 98 season in the Premier League. Yeah, one season in the Prem counts for this kind of video. So yeah, we're going to look at other clubs what have made it into the Premier League, whether it be for one season, 2 seasons, I don't know. We will figure that out together, won't we? But yeah, there are future videos. But today's obviously we're looking at Barnsley and just what we can see from public. I think around about the time that they made it into the Premier League, they had made the semi-finals of the FA Cup. I think that was in 2008. Beating the likes of Liverpool and Chelsea to get to them semi-finals. So they had an amazing run after their first time in the Premier League. So quite amazing that they had got that far. Quite torn. Obviously, I'm a bit of a Barnsley fan myself. My dad was, my granddad, was born and grew up in this area. Went to Hopewell regularly. And of course, my sister lives in Barnsley, so my nephews are Barnsley supporters. Well, kind of. My daughter obviously lives here in Barnsley with her grandparents. So yeah, I've got a lot of things what I connect the dots back to Barnsley. Plus, I have been to 3 Barnsley home games. One being Scunthorpe, Leicester, and the last one was Blackpool. So yeah, we're now on the main road at the side of the football ground. And we're walking towards the end. I feel like this is the entrance to the academy. Or like community centre. We're going to get a better look at the academy in a little while. But thought that we could walk like literally down here. See the gates. There it is, Barnsley. Entrance to the community centre's just right there. There was a woman sat down. That's why I didn't want to zoom in too much. But we are going to have a look at where you go for the turnstiles. And as you can see, each one of these entrances have got an hand sanitizer wash. Very COVID friendly. There are the rules and regulations of this football ground. I don't know if you can find that online. But they are there for you to follow. And that was the amber zone. So as we walk down the perimeter of the ground, we're just going to see it's lovely painted red, which is Barnsley's own colours, by the way. So when you get your tickets, you will get these numbers on that said ticket so that you know where to go and to sit down. So yeah, like I said before, each doorway has got a hand sanitizer. There's some railings for match day what's not been put away. Tut, tut, tut. But here is a big massive sign. There is the Barnsley sign, what we can see on the screen. Question of note, just a bit of note. that Barnsley is a miner town. Its heritage is mining industry. So yeah, the pits and were a major part of the miners' strike back in the 80s. So yeah, the heritage here is big. Still some more like guardrails what have been left. But at the West Stand, look at this. I thought this was rather impressive. Look at that. That is one of the floodlights leading onto the ground. One of these entrances would be where the either home team or away team will go into the side of the ground. There is some more indoor turnstiles for the cop end. And as we walk down to the front face car park, is the front of the building, where I can only assume is where the club shop is. We're not going in. We're just staying outside. But yeah, there is Barnsley. That is what you'd see as you come in Beckett. And there is that floodlight. So there's a sponsorship, Barnsley Football Club. We need to get a better view, don't we? So we're going to just mooch around. Let's just like look at like the car park area. And there is that Vinnie Jones poster again. We've seen a lot of that, aren't we? Think we should go. So should I get a ticket? Let me know in the comment section below. We are going to be looking at, like I said, other clubs, what have been in the Premier League. This is a bit of an extended video, obviously, to mark that. The other videos are not going to be as long as this one. But I think we will look at other South Yorkshire teams or Yorkshire teams. We might just group them in together, Lancashire, Yorkshire, Midlands, London clubs, that kind of thing. I don't want to make too many videos, but here we're a bit further up now, down one of the other streets. There is that south stand. There's the away end, and there is the cop. And you can see the letters Barnsley written on the chairs. That's what you see when you watch a match day. That's where the cameras would be facing. So yeah, well, let me know what you think of Barnsley FC. As we move to some more footage. It's just me stood in a car park. Right, to the left is Metrodome here in Barnsley. But what I did find was this. I wanted to get a different shot, a different angle of the stadium. But then I stumbled across this. Barnsley FC parking. As we head down into... This is not parking, though. This is just a bit of a field where people would bring their dogs. There is Barnsley in the background. There's some people walking up. I believe that's one of the academy kids as well. And then there was a group of foreigners. I think they'd been to the community centre part of it. But like I said, woman walking a dog. So we are allowed to at least be on here. I hope you're picking up that doggy's poop, missus. Yeah. We are going to walk down. We're going to try and get as close as possible. But like I say, I think just getting a better angle of the football stadium is the main objective here. So yeah, obviously we're going to look at other Yorkshire clubs, what have been in the Premier League. Then we might just branch out and start looking at some foreign teams. Let me know if that's something that you're interested in anyway. But yeah, this has been Barnsley FC in the Premier League for one season. Maybe one day they'll get back in there. As we just go through. There's a bit of a spoiler here, really, because we do see a little edging, which we can go down. So yeah, please bear with it. I'm trying to make this as entertaining as I can. But this building is actually the academy. And as I discover in a few minutes, there's a little secret behind here. And we're capturing it on camera. Well, fun fact, it's not a secret. Basically, Celtic Football Club came here to check out these facilities, as they wanted to copy. So Barnsley are the leading way of football academies in the UK at the minute. And this is the reason why, as we discovered, there's a little side path here, which is going to lead us to the back of the Metrodome. And some secrets. Imagine if this was a proper training day. It's a bit of a little mud path, but it's still a path nonetheless. Totally accessible to public, so we're perfectly fine for doing this. It's a bit messy as well. You can tell the public have been here. But there you go, lads. There is the training ground. And some rubbish. But there's the training ground here at Barnsley FC. This is where the academy and the first team will train. We're just going to walk a little bit further up as I adjust the camera again. So if we can get that money shot. We need the money shot, right? Then we could close out this video. Longer than I anticipated. Obviously, the other videos will be a hell of a lot shorter. But please bear with me. As that is Metrodome there. Sports Centre here in Barnsley. Really big sports centre. There is the training ground facilities. There it is, Oakwell in the background. And there is the academy. Playing surfaces. We'll just move slightly. Let's see if we can get a little bit better shot. And then, obviously, there in the distance. This is probably where the academy play their games, or the reserves. There's a little stand there. There's a bit of a pitch. And then there's just all this other parts. It's quite a few pictures there. There is Barnsley, Oakwell in the distance. I think that is the cop. Oh no, we just focus back on the academy. I'm trying to get the copping shot. There we go. There it is. Sorry about the shaky cam. But yeah, that is Barnsley FC. And when I've been to Barnsley, I'd sit just over there in the south stand there, round about there. It's great, one of the good seats. And there is the pitch. So they even got floodlights here on the training pitches as well, which is really cool. So yeah, one last little look at the stadium before we disappear. Well, not the stadium, that is Metrodome. As we walk a bit further up, we are leaving shortly. So yeah, there is Metrodome. We are heading up that way. But for now, we are ending this video. Thank you so much for watching this rather long edition. The next videos are going to be a hell of a lot shorter. So yeah, look out for them. I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. This has been Barnsley FC. And Oakwell, and there's something strange in the distance. This zoom on this camera is pretty good, isn't it? Anyway, guys, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.